Part 3, The Long Fall. What was all of that? Bright Harbor Post. Is autumn secretly killing you? God, it feels like it. Hey, sorry dude, couldn't hang last night. Greg Angus says he's sorry too. Band practice today, 'cause I'm in charge and I say so. Off to work, bye. Hey May, thanks so much for your help last night. Woke up and realized I completely imposed in a big way. Thank you, I really appreciate it. I'll be at work cleaning up after last night if you want to say hello. Ugh, maybe. Could play some bass? Which song? Space Dragon, Die Anywhere Else, Weird Autumn. Nah, later. Oh god. I know what this song is today. We're all looking a bit older, I guess. We're to take a look, or take like one moment and make it like the official version of us. Yeah, a bit. You're just like the same every day? What is your bird existence like? Do we have any detective books out here? Oh, of course we do. Do we have any book about ghosts? Like real life ghosts? Do we have any books for nut jobs, I guess? No, this is good. Research is good. Confront the problem head on. You're not losing it, dude. You are in fact keeping it very close. Are you, May? Are we? I wonder if the new working clock downstairs thinks this clock is scary. Big old thing upstairs, like you, but different, huge, and spooky. Making weird noises at night. I can't find this thing spooky. It's a piece of Granddad. We need more of those. Not like literal pieces of Granddad, though. That would be a little illegal. Hey, hun. Yeah? Come say hello, why don't you? Okay. Hey, hun. Hey, Mom. You look really tired. So do you. I also have a splitting headache. Well, the weather seems to agree with you. Gray and drizzly. I could go for that today. Hey, hun. Yeah? Sorry about yesterday. Me too. I said some stuff. I didn't really mean it. Well, whether you meant it or not, that isn't how we should communicate. I don't want us to stop talking. I don't want to repeat of a few years ago. I'm really sorry, Mom, about all of it. Hey, mate, you okay? I'm fine. I guess I'm stressed too. Saw some weird stuff last night. Or I think I did. Want to talk about it? Later. I'm still like putting it all together. Can we talk about school? Also later. So, what are you stressed about? Well, I guess you're a grown-up now. Just spill it, Mom. After your incident a few years back, as you know, we went into some debt soothing that over. Jeez, I'm still so sorry about that. It's in the past, let's not go back over it. Okay. When it came time to get you off to school, we took advantage of a kind of mortgage to make sure you were taken care of. Okay. Well, it turns out it wasn't a very good deal. And I just feel so stupid. They like to offer these mortgages to people who maybe don't have a lot of money and aren't used to getting offers like this. Why? Because the bank took advantage of us, and now they own the house, and we owe them more than it's worth. What does that mean? It means we're not sure how long into the future we'll have the house. Holy crap, we're in trouble, aren't I? I'm a huge jerk. It's okay, sweetie, don't worry. I'm gonna worry. I'm sorry. What you reading? It's a book of unsolvable murders. Did they all happen? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Sure. Want to hear a real teaser? Sure. Not right now. Got a jet. Yeah, sure. Alright, there's a man lying dead in a kitchen with a bullet wound in his head. There's a man there with him. He's got some blood on his right hand, but no gun. Huh. Last thing, the dead guy has a scar on the back of his head. Do you know the answer? Well, I don't know if there is one answer. It's supposed to get you thinking. About murder? You should have been a detective. Yeah, I would have loved that. Okay, so I have a question. What kind of scars does the dead guy have? Who's the other guy in the room? What else is in the room? Who's the other guy in the room? The suspect is clearly upper middle class. That's not super helpful. Maybe he, ski tripped him to death somehow. Yeah, I whacked him in the jacuzzi in his backyard. Okay, I think I got it. Wow, what you got? The guy in the room is a surgeon. He implanted a magnet in the dead guy's skull. That's why he has this scar. Then the suspect used a super magnet or something on the dead guy's forehead, which pulled the magnet through the dude's head. Haha! That's why he's got blood on one hand. Yep, then I bet the murder weapon is stuck to the fridge, holding up a pic of Aunt Dottie. Oh, bravo, sweetie. Thank you, thank you. We'd make quite a pair of investigators. Could open a detective agency in town. Could use one right now, probably. Always work for crime solvers. Alright, I'm gonna get going. Love you, daughter detective. Love you too, Inspector Mom. Mom, eel, dead guy. Dad, looks older, still funny though. Meats. Still working, eh? That really does go until nearly the end of the game. I know this because the game's only 2 weeks long. How's it going, Selmers? How was your Halloween? Weird. Went to Harfest. Saw some messed up shit that I think was real. And had a really bad nightmare. Cool. I stayed in and ate candy and watched TV. Halloween episodes were on. Well, I was out living an Halloween episode, okay? Whoa. Yep. Want to hear a new poem? Yeah, sure. Maybe it'll get my mind off of things. Autumn winds, autumn sins. Okay. Autumn times, autumn crimes. What counts as an autumn sin? What's considered an autumn crime? Robbing a gas station and then blowing it up. In November. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Hey, Mr. Chezikov. Yes, Selma? You're gonna break your neck someday. I will make sure to fall right on you. Well, I'm a big enough target. I'm bigger than you. We should be covered. You too. Leaves, leaves, leaves. Is that a poem? Nope. Certainly feels like it, though. Mrs. Varnus this poet yourself. Don't go tracking mud all over it. We'll try not to, but we'll use it to get up onto the power lines there. Yay! F the cops. Thought at one point someone shows up on the top of these roofs. Maybe not anymore. Miss May Borowski. Present! Smell the autumn winds? Yeah, hard to miss it. One should not miss such a thing. Talking of, want to see some stars? Yeah! Come have a look. Ah! I'm blind! This is your own fault at this point, I would say. Yeah. There it is. Found one! Let's see. Big snake. Big snake? Yep. Anything else? I saw a big snake once. Anything else? Big Snake emerged from the earth and made war upon the villages. What villages? You know, villages. Okay. As he wrapped himself around them, the villagers saw that they were encircled by the same Big Snake. And they came together. And together they slew the Big Snake. You learn. Why did Big Snake attack the people? Do you have sympathy for Big Snake? Geez, I don't know, but can we just keep saying Big Snake? Big Snake. Big Snake. Big Snake. So big, so snake. Let's see. Getting close. Is it you? It is you. Star located, Captain. Let us consult the guide. Oh, you will like this one. Really? Because they are dead. Oh yeah, I'm into it. Gramercy the Medium. In life he spoke with the dead? Really? Who knows? But when he died, his own spirit returned and spoke through him. Wait, that's dumb. How so? That's just called being alive. Wait, what? His own spirit possessed his body. That's like literally the same thing as being alive. No, he was dead, but possessed. By himself. Yes. Yeah, God, this is dumb. So what's the moral of this one? Moral? Yeah, usually the star something has a moral. Sometimes things are just strange. That's the moral? This is our pair for the day. Well, gee willikers, Mr. Chazikoff. Willikers. Wow, that was pretty great. Yes, it was. More than a couple days? Big Snake. Gramercy. Simone. Sterling. So many notes. Useful, but I don't think that really works as a replacement for antipsychotics. Let's check down in the tunnel first. Don't need to steal any more pretzels. Oh, hey, Miss Rosa. Oh, hello, May. Feeling better? As well as to be expected, I suppose. That's good. Did you want to talk about your grandfather? Yeah. Possum Springs was built on our backs and the backs before us. Time they didn't pay the people in real money. Paid in little tokens and bills stamped with the company name. Good at the company store. For company goods. Back in school they showed us some of those. Weird quarters and stuff. Your grandfather remembered. His daddy experienced it firsthand. Mine boss came to town driving a big fancy car. Night I met your grandfather. A real bastard, that boss. God forgive him. Your grandfather runs out of the dance. I think he was a bit drunk or stupid in some brave way. He shouts, "The guts of all the bosses!" He all of a sudden has a hunting knife from somewhere. And he slashes the boss's tires. Wow. Picks up a rock and puts it through the windshield. And then he climbs up. I'm sorry, this part is a bit rude. Holy shit, don't stop. He pees through the windshield hole. This is amazing. Did they catch him? Nah, just me and a few other folks saw it. I trot over to him and we run off down the alley. Past the A-OK drugstore. Big field, parking lot nowadays. Stars, fat and bright. I guess we were both pretty drunk. One thing led to another. Oh, okay. Wait, when was this? Very long time ago. Was he... So, what happened with the car? Got towed away. Police couldn't get no witnesses. We weren't snitches about that kind of thing. Damn right. So, like I said, you got your troublemaker, bud. Jeez, I never knew this. I don't think your daddy even knows. I bet not. You gonna tell him? Yes. No. Yes! Sometime. Maybe. I wanted to pass this story along to you. It was one night, one thing he did, in a lifetime of nights and things he did. What do you want to do with this is not part of your story. I can't talk much more for today. I'd like to know more about him. And this is crazy. I'll see you, May. Sooner or later. Okay. Bye, Miss Rosa. Bye for now, May Borowski. Wow, Granddad was stone cold awesome. Hey, kind of a weird question, but is anyone missing? What? Like, anyone you would know who was out last night and didn't come back? I don't think so. What's going on? Nothing, just thought I saw something. Okay, you should tell us if this is something. Just be careful, okay? Keep an eye out. And let me know if you see anything weird, okay? I mean, y'all hang out together constantly. You're safer than anyone else I know. Yeah, that would be some cryptic shit there, May. Cryptic shit. Maybe up by the church they might know something. Pastor K out here? No! I think I liked it better when they used to lock the doors to that room. Hey, church mom. Hey, heathen daughter. Oh, I'll make it here Sunday. But, come on, seriously, no one likes getting up on Sunday. I find it very enriching. Your father does too. Mostly. But he attends, and that's important. And he knows it means a lot to me. Alright, well, guilt thoroughly tripped. You do work for the church. That's not what faith is like, honey. There's more to grace than condemnation. Kinda, whatever. Alright, I'm out. See you later, sweetie. Let's see. Yep, still nothing back there. I remember... yes, I remember... Now, well, prior to Weird Autumn, yeah, you could only just go back to that first set of doors, and yeah, you just kind of figured Pastor's K office was beyond that, but now you can go beyond it, but there seems to be a grand total of nothing there, which, I don't know. Kind of annoying putting in places that are completely useless. I don't feel right about it. I know, but sometimes the right thing doesn't feel right. And I just think it's just wrong to take something when folks don't want you to take it. Well, I feel like God would see this differently. I do, at least. That's because you're a good person. Hey. Hey again. Hey. So, I had this really bad dream last night. Me too. I dreamed I was a pizza, and I was afraid someone would slice me. Jeez. Yep. It just makes me sad we don't have a pizza place anymore. Gotta order it, from the highway now. Tragic. I had a dream I was a goose flying south. I had to keep up with the other gooses, or I'd get lost. That's sad. Torn a good dream. What are y'all talking about? Big meeting coming up. City Council. Yep. About Bruce here. Wow, that's intense. We'd appreciate your prayers. And this is precisely the kind of time where God shows up. I hope so. Me too. Off to run around again. Well, the 3 weird teens are gone. Yeah, when I first played this game for Twitch, I never went over to that edge on Halloween or Harfest or whatever, and totally missed that entire side quest. Yeah, the game does certainly reward you for exploring. Which is good. Did you go to Harfest? Yeah, ended up in a play. Because my friend B screwed it up. Cool, I ate pizza and watched Blood Gorgon. Cool! Blood Gorgon? Italian movie from like 1980. Lots of blood, but it's like theatrical? And stuff. Girls' boarding school. Bunch of ghosts kidnapping them. Taking them to the Blood Gorgon? Yep. Is something wrong? Nah, just... I think I saw a ghost or something last night. I'm not sure. That sounds kind of awesome. It was like the opposite of awesome. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's cool. I'll see you later. Good luck with your ghost problem. Thanks. Typically nothing else on the other end of this. Oh. So today's my last day. Ah, congrats. Oh dear, we're gonna miss you. It happened so fast. Let us know how it is. I will. I'll come visit. Can't leave you two to fend for yourselves. Oh dear, what are we gonna do without you? Y'all wanna go see a movie or something? Yeah, let me get settled in. And we can go out on an outing. And you'll see me whenever you go for groceries. That's true. I ain't going far. Not far at all. Coffee, cigarettes. Well, congratulations on getting a new job. I realized that, place you were wasn't exactly great. Hey, B. Hey, thanks again for last night. I owe you one. Yeah, it's fine. It was fun. My night got really weird and bad after. How so? Yeah, I'll tell you later, I guess. Still like putting it together. Okay, well, let me know how that goes. I will. Think it's band practice day? Yeah, I'm gonna go hunt down Greg. Shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, no, he's at the Snack Falcon. I don't know how that guy stays employed. He steals constantly, breaks supplies for fun, and leaves work whenever he wants. Greg plays by his own rules. Feels more like the world plays by his rules. Oh. I don't even know what that means. Still. Oh. Whoa, indeed. Oh, hey. War is some bullshit. You hear me, statue? I guess you were drafted. You died before you got to enjoy the statue they made out of you. It's garbage. They can't make me go to war. I'll go underground. I'll join some sort of group that's against war and stuff. We'll blow up war stuff and sabotage other war stuff. I'll live in the shadows for decades. No address. Always on the run. Living in a trailer in the desert. It'll be awesome. Well, that's certainly some life goals. Let's go see how Angus is doing. You up for band practice in a bit? Yeah, I guess. Weird night. How so? Yeah, I'll tell you about it later. That's Greg. Very concise. What? Is someone moving in? Probably something dumb. I miss you, pizza place. Yeah, poor possibilities. It's wet again, and I'm cold again. It's just rain. Hey, why are we still standing out here? Someone has to. No, you don't. You could just go inside the building. It's a perfectly logical, activity, going inside the building. Huh. I don't think this power line was always here. No, it must have been. That's how you get to Click-Clack. Maybe it was this line that was never here. Oh, A-OK Drugs and Malt. This must have been where, Granddad and Miss Rosa, oh. Now here's a man who loves statues. Don't get a lot of people, getting statues made of themselves today. We're securing ourselves, okay? We don't need statues to make us feel better. If I got a statue, I'd make him, have him make me real tall. So you're not that secure, are you, or May? Hey! What are you doing outside my window? I don't know. Please go away. What you doing? Newspaper. What's in the news? Dumb girl slips off ledge, dies on street below. Area cranky man haunted by screaming poltergeist. Soggy corpse hardly recognizable, identified by teeth. Area man dies of a heart attack being scared by a hooting and hollering phantom. Evidence shows girl was pushed. Alright, alright. Luckily, as a cat, May always lands on her feet. Unfortunately, that means her thigh bones have gone through her pelvis and out the back of her kidneys. Oh, hey dude. Hey, you? Working here now? Yep, sucks. But it pays. Question, how do they fit a kitchen in there? Barely. What do you do here? Grill man and janitor. I cook and mop. At the same time? Yes. Well, that seems BS. Yeah, hey Jerm. Wait, the cops are here? What were you doing out here last night? I saw someone kidnap someone, like a kid. What were you doing out here last night? Well, okay, for this run, I'm going to go do choice 1. Tell me what you saw again. Someone in a big old coat and with someone over their back. Uh-huh. And you chased them down here. Yeah, and I got to the fence and they were like up in the woods. Alright, thank you, May. I know you were just going to brush this off. May, there's been no missing person reports. That tends to happen when a kid goes missing for something like Harfest. Hell, I got 6 calls about kids out too late. There would be a report. Yeah, I'm reporting. This right here is a report. May, there's no break in the fence. So unless someone could jump this thing while carrying a teenager who hasn't been reported as missing. Any theories, May? No. They could have gone around the fence. Well, like I said, we're doing choice 1 each time. No, I was running around half the night, getting after teenage bullshit, and people scared of clotheslines and noises. Are you trying to kick off a horror movie? No one believes the girl who saw the ghost. Well, I have bad news for you. The cop always dies. I'm sorry. We're talking about a ghost now? Must have gone through the fence. Really, May? No, yes, I don't know. I'm really tired. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Will you at least check the woods? May, me and Dan McDowell were up there this morning because of what you said last night. From the fence up to the old mine. Found a couple of teenagers on a gross mattress. We saw some worried-looking deer, and one deer hunter out too early. That can't be it. That is it. Pop always dies. Yeah, that is a pretty high way to get up. Hey. Sup, kid? You smell weird. You go to Harfest? Nah, over it. Cool, I had kind of a weird time. Weird bad time, actually. It's a guaranteed weird bad time. Yeah. Are those people from yesterday still here? Dunno. We're not like good friends or anything. Oh yeah, I don't know why I thought you'd know. I was wondering if they ever met Casey. Out there somewhere. I can ask. I used to ask. I just hate thinking about him out there all by himself. Oh, Casey's tough. He'll be fine. When you gotta get out, you gotta get out. Yeah, I guess. Well, see you at band practice. Real talk, do you actually like watching us play? Yeah, you're not, like, good or anything, but yeah. Not my style. What is your style? Black metal, trash crossover, hip-hop. I like Witch Dagger. They're kind of metal. Oh yeah, like the Doom shit, right? Da-da-durga. Totally. What? You know how one time a guy followed me home? Like a guy from the tracks? What? Okay, whatever. I gotta get going. Wait, what'd you do? It was like some night back in the summer. And out of the corner of my eye, I could kind of see this dude take his turn out of the parking lot and start creeping up the hill, like 50 feet back. But like, I didn't want to look right at him. Ah! Ah! Took a detour through the woods and sat in a tree. It was getting dark, but like, I could see him just off in the road, waiting for me to come down. Oh my god. Holy shit. What'd you do? After it got dark, I climbed down and got up the hill real quick. Ah! Yeah, it was a weird, bad time. Ah! I'm so upset right now. I know, right? See ya. Band practice is that way. Oh god. Did they go after Germ? Maybe this has been going on for a while. Maybe, I don't know. Sup, dude? Long night, weird night. What's up? I'll tell you at band practice. Cool. What you up to? Just saying hello. We gonna head out to band practice? Yeah, let's do this. Oh god. Today is Pumpkinhead Guy. Back to watch this fiasco again, huh? Yep. You're our only fan, Germ. I'm just here to be entertained. I'm a gentleman of leisure. Nice. Ready to play? Yeah. Go convince Greg. He's all slow today. Can do. Hey, Angus.
Hey, May.
What's up?
Nothing. I'm having a very, very boring week.
Geez, I'm envious.
Yeah. How about that Demon Tower?
Haven't checked it out yet.
Oh, you should. I put it on your laptop, because I thought you'd like it.
Well, now I just feel guilty.
No, it's cool. Don't feel sad. It's no big.
Angus is fine.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
It's just what I do.
Oh, poor Angus. Okay, next time I'm definitely playing Demon Tower before I get to this day. Hey, dude. You okay? You look tired. I was up all night. They were fixing the roof door. And it was super loud. Roof door? Yeah, the door at the top of the stairs. That goes up on the roof. Now I can, like, I don't know, run from that door down to the lobby. Up to the roof. And pee off the side of the building? Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, but what's to stop random people from doing that too? Dude, it'll be fine. Sorry, I'm just tired. Fair, ready to go? Yeah, let's do this shit. I'm not ready to go. I'm the one that has to play this shit. Pumpkinhead guy. Yeah, no, this is definitely not happening. No, this not happening. This song. Oh God. I'm just... Yeah, that was terrible. Wow, man, that was pretty bad is what it was. I literally do not know this song. Phew. So fast. You just pushed a button. I am so tired.
I strained my vocal cords yelling.
Awesome.
I'm gonna sound so husky.
Anyway, I don't know if they're dreams or not. And this guy, who I think was a ghost, kidnapped some kid, and also I think he was in my head after, while I was sleeping. Anyway, yeah, I think I need to do something. Because this is scary. Well, that was not what I was expecting to hear tonight. Are you okay, dude? Yeah. No. Kind of freaked out.
It probably wasn't a ghost.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, definitely. Ugh. Okay, fine. I'll go figure this out myself. Dude, don't be like that.
You got us.
Aw, dudes. Okay, fine. So we need to maybe see if there's, like, some ghosty stuff happening around here? Like, from a source we can trust.
Such as?
Does the newspaper have, like, a ghost section? What? Why is that a dumb question? You know, we could just go check the library. For books about it? No, they have the local paper on file, going back a century. There's some secret history of a kidnapped or ghosts. We'd find it in there. Probably. Oh, wow, I didn't know they had that. Thought it was just like a broken down bunch of books. When's the last time you were at the library? We actually have one of the nicer ones around. Oh, how? Rich dude who paid for it way back when? Yeah, they set up a foundation and... Huh? Never mind, let's go. Can we regroup after?
Sure.
Okay, we'll be back. Woohoo, ghosties. That's the spirit. The library. Look, jobs. Weird, like, when this was painted, it was like, hey, look out the window. We're all working. Things are great. Now it's like one of the graffiti murals. After someone gets shot or hit by a car. This mural is really affecting you. I forget that we live in separate realities. Mine's clearly better. Clearly. Yeah, no. Pumpkinhead guy, I don't think I'll ever do. Apparently people have, like, designed programs to let you do Pumpkinhead guy. Hey, closing in 2 hours. Okay, cool. Any idea where the microfiche is? Microfiche. Microfiche.
3rd floor? Okay, thanks.
Up and up and up.
Slow night? Yep. Spooky here all alone?
I'd be spooked.
Larry's wandering around here somewhere.
Yeah, see, here in the library you can't run, so why can't you do or set that up as the church? You know, it's a non-running place. Third floor, but let's check out the other floors. Hey, looks like someone left something open on this one. It's a resume. Bob Targ, born 1967, 50 years old. Yep, that would be last year. Let's see. Experience, mining, construction, well digging. I never think about a job when I'm old. 50 is not really old. I mean, you should have money then, right? Ideally. Should be like guaranteed. It should be guaranteed in general. You gonna join my Young Socialist Chatterbox group? You should, May. You should. Holy crap! What? It's Charity Barity! What's Charity Barity? How'd you not know Charity Barity? I assume this is something from school. School of being 5 years freaking old! Alright, so this is the thing you liked as a kid. No, I hated Charity Barity. It does look really hateable. It was like you were kidnapped by a cult. You were under some curse. You were kidnapped by a cult. And when they were like brainwashing you, instead of some cult guy with a wavy dagger and magic mask. That's not... Okay, yeah, go on. Instead of that, it's this effing pink nightmare. You were scared of it? No, I was bored to death. He was talking forever about being kind to others. And like, I don't know, helping an old neighbor do engine repair. That sounds nice? Charity Barity helps old Mr. Plunko fix his hovercraft. No, that's the word parsed. It always rhymed. Charity Barity, pink nightmarity. Charity Barity, I just don't care-ity. Jeez, they sure make a lot of these books. Yeah, I think they're still making them. This one looks pretty old. Charity Barity, danger everywhere, itty. That's vague and disconcerting. Could have just kept updating that one book. Anything else over here? Answer, no! Will I remember all of the stuff that there isn't stuff in the Greg run? Probably not. Going up! Oh wow, it's dusty up here. It's old up here. Sure is. Maybe your ghost is up here? Yep, ghost. Or something. Whatever he was. He walked through a chain link fence. Or flew over. Or something. While carrying something. Oh, right. That's even more impressive. So we're gonna go find this guy. Because he took someone. And he's like somehow connected to this thing I've been going through. And that's not good. That all sounded a lot more badass in my head. It's okay. It was fine. Need to find the microfiches. There's the microfiches. Let's see if there's anything else behind the microfiches. No! Alright, there she is. Cool! So, I have no idea how to use it. Really? I can't know how to do everything. I'm sorry, but what expertise have you brought to this thus far? This whole thing was my idea. No, your idea was ghost hunting. My idea was to do a tiny bit of research on it. If you think that's so stupid, why are you here? Because you're my friend, you asshole. Aww. A wee friend, be it with... Here, let me get this thing set up. We'll be here all night if your dumbass is in charge. Alright, so what are we looking for? Alright, so what are we gonna... I want to steer. No. Move, I'm steering. Ow! Jeez, May. I'm sorry. Okay. How do we do this? Step 1, look at the screen. Step 2, move around and look at stuff. Step 3, find ghost. Sure. Let's see. Strike lumbers on. Strike is now on the 30th day with no end in sight. The bosses have refused to meet up with the miners, saying their demands are too fantastical. Miners claim they're only asking for the bosses to adhere to safety standards that are already the law. The National Guard was called out after last week's shovelful, and the Coulson Coke Works Union has joined the cause, which caused an uptick in national press arriving to the site. The women's camp has expanded its services from serving meals to beating any non-union miner from entering the mines. So far, they've been successful on both ventures. This is interesting, but yeah, not exactly about a ghost. Still. Well, that's definitely about a ghost. Sound off. Opinion line. We'd like to remind men of our town to please refrain from spitting on the sidewalk. This unsanitary habit is unseemly and beneath you. Parents, be sure your daughters are not participating in the new trend of skirts showing ankles. I do not think we need to remind you the road to brimstone of this temporary fashion trend will lead to your dear daughters down. I have been witnessing more and more teenage girls coming into our town on a Saturday night unchaperoned, using vulgar slang terms, certainly unfit for me to print here, and blocking the sidewalks by walking arm in arm. They are loud and flirt with the boys unabashedly while smoking cigarettes. These young ladies need to be stopped before one of our young ladies gets any ideas or our boys fall in with the wrong girl. Young men have been seen around Possum Springs engaging in the ridiculous behavior of wearing mismatched patterns on their suits. This type of outfit may be all the rage in Bright Harbor, but good luck getting any respectable businessmen around here to employ you. You all look like rabid clowns. Councilman Punchowski's plan for the 3rd Street is a joke. What else is there to say? No ghost to be found here. The way you say ghost, it sounds like you don't believe me. Bodies from the 1888 explosion have been recovered 2 days shy of the 1-year anniversary of tragedy. These 5 men have been bringing the total dead to 112. Wow. 2 of the men, Addison Pye and Henry Harvey, were the ones who set off the explosion. Although the mine bosses have been informed that gas pockets were present in the section, they elected not to inform Pine and Harvey of possible danger. Ooh. The other 3 bodies belong to Peter Blesko's, Christian Standoff, and Peter Latha. Peter Latha's funeral arrangements will be handled by Father Lisitz, as the man's widow has since returned to Hungary with his 2 orphans. This one? No ghost. Strange But 2, A Tale of Teeth. Strange But 2 is our ongoing series about weird and forgotten aspects of Deep Hollow country and history and culture, published weekly. Bad bosses figure into Possum Springs history, and this morbid tale of crime and secret societies is no exception. The story goes, in 1870, a local mine boss was skimming workers of their pay. A group of miners confronted him while he was in the act. He denied everything with many a slur and punched the miners' leader, Darnold Glass, in the face, causing him to lose his last remaining tooth. The miners knew how much Darney's tooth meant to him, and they descended upon the boss. A few held the boss down while the others removed all of his teeth with pliers. The teeth were passed around the miners, and a secret society was created with a vow to protect the workers' interests. Membership was based on owning one of these teeth, and each was marked with a symbol of their choosing. These symbols were used around the coal patch to organize meetings and make announcements. The boss survived his attack, but never named his attackers upon fear of implicating himself. When he died a few years later, members dug up his grave to retrieve his skull, and it was used in ceremonies performed by going in after retributions. All would gather around, place their teeth into the sockets, and later retrieved their tooth after retribution was completed. Upon a member's death, their tooth would be passed around to a new member. Teeth of members in jail would be left out of their sockets until their fates were decided. After the strike of 1889, the society dwindled. Occasionally, a descendant of one of those men will find a tooth with strange markings in their home. Strange but true. Oh wow, this is gnarly and awesome. Oh my god. We might have one of those teeth. Possum Massacre. No ghost here. Severe violence broke out at the Stafford mine strike today. The bosses arrived to attempt to renew talks with the taunted by some of the children present. Rocks were thrown, and National Guard and strike bearers opened fire on the crowd. After a few minutes, the smoke cleared and the gory scene revealed. 9 miners were dead and a dozen more injured. The young brother and sister were also shot dead as they were delivering a package of food to their father and uncle, who was on strike before the shooting broke out. The photo of the 2 children, aged 7 and 9, were shot in cold blood, has circulated far outside our little county. The heinous act led to a personal visit from the governor to inspect the site to meet with the strikers. Independent inspectors were also brought in. Talks finally began. 45 days since the start of the strike. The bosses have agreed to comply with the current safety standards and to honor the demands of the miners. New old store in Town East Century. The old Pickaxe hardware store is set to have its grand opening this Saturday. We received a sneak peek of the store yesterday, and our town will benefit greatly from its new addition. Roy Burge is bringing 25 years of building experience into this new venture and has stocked the shelves with all the nuts, bolts, and nails you'll need to any big project, plus the latest in tools. Stop by to see the trends from everything from handsaws to hammers. Best of luck, Mr. Burge. No ghost here. Yeah, but it has something to do with B. Pie piracy. Dear citizens, make a note to keep your pies safe during the pleasant weather we're having. Several ladies have reported their pies from their kitchen disappearing at alarming rates. Even worse, the picky culprit is leaving behind only the rhubarb pies. Until this criminal is caught or the bad weather returns, we remind our housewives to make use of the pie safes indoor or stick to rhubarb. No ghosts here. The Stanley T. Possum statue, known by residents as Posse, is finally slated for demolition. Posse closed in 1967, but Richard Coulson, son of Samuel, had hopes of refurbishing the statue for new generations. Posse stood silent for the close to 60 years, witnessing the beginning and demise of the railroad, the mines, and the coke works that ushered in his existence. Teens and other vandals broke into Posse over the years. Climbing through Posse has become a rite of passage for many young people in the area. Residents have been torn over what to do with the beloved but derelict structure over the years, but 3 years ago, pressure began mounting to have it torn down. Storm knocked over Posse's ear, and the next year, Ralph Jerkin fell from the staircase and broke both legs. Samantha Colson Glick, daughter of Richard, finally agreed that it was time for Posse to go. The demolition will begin at 12 p.m. on Saturday, and viewing areas will be set up a safe distance. No ghost here. Progress Springs and Possum Springs. Randolph Stratford owns the Bell's Hole Mine Works as partners with Sam Colson, owner of Colson's Coke Works. Daniel Glick, railroad manager, and prominent business owner Harrison Strigus make some stunning improvement through the town. The 4 men desire to build a model of progressive living right here at Possum Springs. The old miners' double houses on Elm Street will be torn down and replaced with spacious single homes. A new elementary school will be opened nearby with a new state-of-the-art recreation center, courtesy of Arnold Applebaum. This, in addition to the improvements, Randolph Stafford promised the previously striking miners. No ghosts in here. There's been no sighting of the albino groundhog from a very reliable source this time. Edgar Strutker reports he saw the pure white beast digging near Shade Gap. Mr. Strutter has declined to give any more of an exact location and implores his fellow hunters to admire this anomaly from afar and leave him to his business. We cannot agree more with this upstanding citizen and remind townsfolk that if you're interested in seeing an albino creature, stop by Sudley's Barbercross to a peek at an albino raccoon. We are certain this will assist your mind in completing the search for the groundhog. No ghosts here. Nope. Underground gases afflict many. This house on Larch Street has been evacuated after the discovery of gas buildup in the basement found to have hallucinations in scattered members of the household. For past several weeks, residents have been complaining of family members who have been hearing voices or seeing things that were not there. One older woman was found having an animated discussion with an empty chair. When pressed, she calmly explained she was talking to her sister, who had passed away some 50 years ago. 2 nights, the son of Carson Zimmer ran out of the house and leapt into Cooper's Pond 1 mile up the road. Moments before this, the child has been readying for bed, and according to another sibling, has become increasingly agitated. The last words he uttered about was some sort of song. He dashed out of the house and into the night, where his watery grave awaited him. This last event persuaded residents to request help from officials to see if this is related to St. Leuven's lantern, a phenomenon which exposes specific underground gases, leads certain victims to experience waking dreams, auditory hallucinations, and the sense of unseen presence. Preliminary tests include that the gas is present in the homes, and mining officials are moving the residents until more tests can be completed. No ghosts here. I think we already looked at that. General T. Possum statue has officially opened to the public, and we're smitten. For 2 cents, one can enter Stanley and spend a lovely time looking through Possum Springs of yesteryear in the museum, enjoying some popped corn and fresh lemonade in our snack parlor, decorated with Tiffany glass electric lights, before heading up the full 10 feet to see the sights of our beloved through the eyes of the Grand Possum. This even is a beautiful train diorama which will delight both young and old. We predict Stanley T. Possum will be a sight that all throughout our town will desire to behold, and will be sure to draw many crowds. No ghosts here. Tragedy at Stafford Mine. Explosion occurred at 6:20 p.m. in the Stafford Mine. All work had ceased when men attempt to rescue any survivors. So far, 3 men have been pulled out alive, with 20 dead. The explosion occurred 10 miles deep in the mines, and only one group of men were able to escape before the elevator's rope snapped and the next group of men plummeted to their death. So far, the hopes of finding more survivors is low. The main path of the tunnel cave-in was due to the explosion, and supervisors are still attempting to piece together exactly where everyone was during the event. Events! Last trolley will make its run September 4th. Bernie Gloss, the longest employee with 25 years as operator. It will pick up passengers starting at Market Street Tunnel entrance and will end at the trolley garage, where light refreshments will be served and a speech will be given by Congressman Archibald Reed. Twin clubs will be meeting on Stag's Wednesday at night at 6 p.m. The month's crafts will be knitted hats for the soldiers along with potluck. All mothers of twins at any age are welcome. Let's see, got that one. Well, this is definitely a ghost. Spectral happenings happen at Possum Jump. 2 sweethearts were startled this past night as they hiked along the wooded overlook known as Possum Jump. According to the Lovebirds, approximately 11:45 p.m., a figure appeared to walk from the edge of the cliff out to the open air and then disappeared. Forestry workers the next day were unable to locate any evidence of anyone having left the great height, leaving the exact nature of what the two saw a mystery. A decent hike up to the State Forest Hills, Possum Jump is famous for its beautiful view of Echo Reservoir. It also holds historical importance as it hosts the lovely, lonely graves of several persons involved in the Possum Massacre. Hey, look at this! Yeah. Looks like Possum Jump? Let me read it. It's Possum Jump. Oh yeah, that's back up in the state park, right? Yeah. Ever been up there? Nope. Gonna check it out, though. Go nuts. That's actually probably a mile or so from Mrs. Miranda's house. Back up the hills. All kinds of stuff up there. Well, I'll try to avoid any basements. Or corpse husbands. Co-signed. Let's see. Local ghost Little Joe at it again. As the school children are quick to inform you, Possum Springs is at least one resident who won't show up on any census survey. Little Joe, purportedly the ghost of Joe Shade, a miner who died under mysterious circumstances some decades ago, is a favorite spook story of the whimsical and weird members of our community. His most recent activities seem to involve getting up out of his coffins at old section of Possum Springs Cemetery and strolling around, unnerving visitors to the large graveyard in Deep Hollow County. His grave has become a destination from unruly and often destructive local youth, such as the Possum Springs City Council is considering erecting an iron gate to protect the historical tombstone that fills the small hollow where Joe Shade lies buried. Police have also stepped up patrols in the area, so be warned, thrill seekers, you may not see a ghost, but you may see a fine for trespassing. Ooh, look! Scoot so I can see. Graveyard, that's a gimme. I mean, if you're gonna look for ghost stuff, that's where they'd make a lot of them. Looks like they saw him in the old section. Oh, cool, that's where his grave is. I'm actually interested in that. How could you not be interested? This is like actual dangerous ghost stuff. I like history. Ghosts are history. History that won't stay history. That's actually pretty good. And then there should be, yep, one more. There we go. Ghostly rumors haunt the new historical society. Possum Springs Historical Society conversion of the Sugar's house in its new headquarters and education center has hit a snag. Custodial head Jed Nusomi has resigned, citing strange occurrences in the old manor. I'd be there long after my work, and I'd hear something walking around, trying doorknobs. I came to see who was out fooling, but there's never nobody there, said Nussum. Trying to get this map room operational for the children. All I'm getting over is, and I'm looking over my shoulder, expecting to see God knows what. Mr. Nussum has previously requested to work only daylight hours, but the other staff were present in the building, and even that provided to be too terrifying. I don't go off to the off-limits area anymore. I don't go up past the second floor. And I'm the only one to go to the office. I know the others laugh, but I'm seeing Little Joe or something. But they can all go spit. Little Joe, for the uninitiated, is a local ghost story popular for some years ago. The Possum Springs Historical Society has refused to comment on Mr. Nussum's claims at this time. Hey, hey, hey! Ghost spotted! Historical Society? History that won't stay history. In a history place. History place? Yeah, I've never been. You didn't go back in school? I think this is when I wasn't in school. Oh, after the softball incident. Yeah, mostly just watched TV and did therapy. Well, it's actually a pretty cool old house. Used to be owned by one of the mine owners or something. Railroad, mine, steel mill, something like that. An actual haunted house. No. Elementary school kids are there all the time. They have like summer arts and crafts programs. Oh, well, still worth checking out. Okay, well, that's like 3 leads. Let's boogie. Let's boogie. Also, is that it? Yeah. Now, let's look at some more stuff. We've looked at everything. 3 clues. We got 3 leads. You're a regular detective. Mae Browski, a detective of ghosts. Alright, let's go. So we've got some leads. Can I borrow your car this week? Do you even have a license? I mean, no, regardless, but do you? Nope. No license, no credit cards, don't believe in money. You just believe in other people's cars and money. I didn't choose to be born in this society. Okay, well, I have, a job, so I can't drive you around to all these spots. I can maybe do the graveyard? I need to go there anyway. Cool, I'll see if Greg wants to do the other 2. And I probably don't have to say this, but just because something happened in the past doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Hey, nerd, ever heard that history repeats? It does. It does the same thing over and over and over again. So we've just been in a loop since we were living in caves? Yeah, that's science. Oh my freaking god. Oof. It's a long one today. What is that Miss Quelcy? Oh wow, haven't seen her since graduation. She was always kind of badass. School district did not fund that art program at all, but she made it work. She was like some sort of art teacher survivalist. Wow, I never realized. I think they pay her in bits of strings and empty soda cans. Thank you all for coming to this second meeting of the Possum Springs Poetry Society. Do you want to stick around for this? Nah. Yeah! Tonight we have new poems from myself and Fisherman Jones and Selma Ann Forrester. I'll start us off with one of my own. She's from some big city, right? They don't actually pay her in string, right? Yes, mate, they literally pay her in string. I was just joking. Right. Letter to my worst student. To my worst student, the subject of my stories, I tell friends back home. When they ask about life, out here in the sticks, it's you, I worry. At the end of my life, you will be the only one I remember. Why did you key my car? I know it was you, Brian. Thanks, everyone. Is that legal? Poor Miss Kelsey. At least she's blowing off some steam. Next up, Fisherman Jones. Fisherman Jones has a poem for us. Two poems. They're short, though. 2 poems. Take it away. Hi, folks. Thanks. This is called Tunnel Eels. Tunnel eels, tunnel eels. I do not know how it feels to be in darkness all the time. Born in muck and raised in slime, but neither do you know the paths I've trudged, so it's hardly your place to judge. Okay, that's one poem. The next one is shorter. This is called Tunnel Frogs. Tunnel frog swims in the dark, must think it would be a lark to be a fisherman like me, but what would you know, amphibie? That's it. That's great. Thank you, Fisherman Jones. Dude's really worried about what fish thinks. He definitely talks to the actual fish. Oh, most definitely. Finally, a poem by Selma Ann Forrester. Yay, Selmers! Thanks, May. You know her? Dude, she's like your neighbor. Oh. She writes these really funny, dorky short poems. I'm up for something short and funny. This is called There's No Reception in Possum Springs. She's not wrong. No reception here. I wave my black phone in the air like a flare, but like a flare, like a prayer, but no reception. I read on the internet, babyface boy billionaire. Phone app sold more money in one day than my family over 100 generations. More than my whole world has. World where house buying jobs become rent paying jobs, became living with family jobs. Boy billionaires. Money is access to politician, waiting to for us to die. Lead in our waters, alcohol and painkillers. Replace my job with an app. Replace my dreams of a whole house in a yard with a couch in the basement. The future is yours. Forced 24/7 entrepreneurs. I just want a paycheck and my own life. I'm on the couch in the basement. They're in the house and the yard. Some nights I'll catch a bus out to the west coast and burn their Silicon City to the ground. Holy shit! Wow, damn! Huh, she even rhymed entrepreneur. I don't even know what that word means. Thanks, everybody. She always like this? No. Wow. Huh. Thanks, everyone. See you in 2 weeks. Hey, Selmers! What? I liked your weird poem. Thanks, I wrote it myself. Wait, was the assumption she didn't write hers? Nice work, Selmers, or Smelmers. I don't like that nickname. What are you two? Sorry. It's cool. Can we go now? Okay, thanks for coming. We live here. Right, so... Find out anything about your ghost? Yeah. Tell him, B. There were some newspaper clippings that talked about a ghost. Not just any ghost. Little Joe. I don't really remember Little Joe. He's a ghost miner, died under mysterious circumstances. Wow. I know, right? Mysterious. I thought you were afraid of this ghost. Like, filled with dread and shit? I'm terrified! Okay. So it mentioned 3 different places we can all check out. I have work and stuff. Yeah, Greg and I also have work. You guys skip out of work all the time. We can, like, split this up. Share custody of you and your ghost. What place are we thinking about? The graveyard? I call that one. It's close and not illegal. Is there an illegal one? Sure is, the Historical Society. You know, you don't have to, like, break in. The people there get paid to show it to you. Anyway, I'm in for the Historical Society. Awesome. So what do I get stuck with? Possum Jump. I know Possum Jump. We used to go there as scouts. Perfect. Okay, I need to actually, like, get home and do work. This is gonna be awesome. And I'm also scared to death. Ta-da! Somers, a poet. Good poet! Thought, if I die, someone should write a poem about it. Absolutely.
Yeah, seems like that's going around. The erg.
Yepers.
So, did you and Mom have a bit of a fight yesterday, huh?
Yeah.
I thought you two were getting along.
We were. We are. Just a bump.
You two, always two alike.
I guess. I got your chillin', her smartassness.
I just hate to see you out, or on the outs again.
Yeah, it'll be fine. We're cool. So, we have money problems?
What? No, we're fine.
Dad.
May, it's fine.
It's okay, I'm 20. I can handle it.
Nothing to handle.
Okay. Might just head up to bed tonight.
Sounds good, kid. Been a long couple of days.
Because I guess now that we've uncovered the basement, we no longer have to watch Garbo and Malloy, which is a sad thing. Could play some bass. Well, which song? So, new song has been unlocked, TikTok. But not playing that now. Oh wow, Angus is on.
Hey May, let me know if you want to go to the park. I looked up a map and it was a pretty straight shot up to Possum Jump.
Okay, we never really get a chance to hang out.
It'll be fun, I think. Okay, I'm going to sleep.
Night, sir.
Dipsat.
Yeah, I looked at the Historical Society on the internet. It's really old, but then they did some big renovations.
Oh, really?
I mean, it's not saying there's a ghost, but all the stuff that just gets torn up seems like Ghost Central. How so? You're a ghost hanging out in an old house, and someone puts you in a pool where you died? Haunted pools would be actually pretty scary. I'm spooked. I'm going to bed. Hey, let me know when you want to hit the cemetery. I should be around most nights this week. Yeah, I don't know. Thanks, B. Don't thank me too hard. I'm going there anyway, and it's right down the road. You're ruining this. Oh, in that case, you are so incredibly welcome, and also better not forget this big favor. That's more like it. I'm falling asleep. Had fun today. Sorry if I'm grouchy. It's just... It's fine. Wait, did you fall asleep? Lol. Be QWERTY-faced. I've QWERTY-faced way too often. Bedtime? Yes, time. Huh. Oh god. This town seems falling apart. Nothing over there. Maybe over. Okay, that's you. Yeah, I've heard some people call this the Fish City, which makes sense considering the fishies all over the place. Of course, it also has that bit of an Inception vibe with, you know, town that's kind of curled over on itself. Which isn't really an Inception thing. It's been done many times before that, but, you know, it's popular. Oof. Easy to lose your footing in this dream. Okay, that's the start. And yeah, I know these longer videos aren't typically popular. Oh, there's you. But I don't know, this game feels right when you know, separate each day by a day. So that's how I'm going to continue doing this. So many good things, so many bad things. Oh well. Do your worst, Guardians of the Night. The crane.